Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something inspired by a trend or challenge that goes along sometimes during the month of April, which is called Plein Air April. And plein air is typically, for my remembrance, is when you go out and you paint or you draw some scenery, typically like on the spot. So I decided to not necessarily go out and do it, but take a little bit of inspiration from my life, and that's kind of what inspired this little drawing. So I'll start it. So I decided to take a little bit of inspiration from hanging out with my friends this past weekend, I believe. We went to a park and we, went to Trader Joe's, not sponsored, and got some nice little snacks, and then we just had a nice time drawing and being in each other's company, I guess. I kind of wanted to draw this to really show care for my friends and really show appreciation for them. I feel sometimes we don't appreciate or maybe verbalize how much we appreciate, the people around us, and I just wanted to do that. So yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I feel like because I'm someone who is just incredibly awkward and introverted and shy, all the great mixtures, that I've always had a hard time truly, making friends. So I just want to show them that I appreciate them for, being here in my life and, keeping me company and having so many great memories together. So to all my besties out there who watch my YouTube channel, thank you so much. You truly are the real ones, yeah, because sometimes, as an introvert, as an awkward person, as a shy person, sometimes it's hard to truly make friends. And sometimes I hope that when I'm hanging out with them or when I'm talking to new people or just talking to acquaintances, it's I hope they know that most of the time, I truly appreciate them and I appreciate all, that I think they're so talented and I just, they're so cool. It can be hard sometimes to, go about. I feel like that's one thing as an adult that sometimes it's talked about, but sometimes not, maybe a lot, or it's as an adult, the maintaining and friendships can sometimes be really hard. Me and my friend, or at least me and my one friend, she's got a 9-to-5 job, and I work part-time, so that means I typically work on the weekends, so trying to coordinate schedules is so difficult sometimes that it's we try planning things months in advance, and it's oh my goodness, how do adults do this? How do they maintain their friends, especially since we don't live all that close? It's a 40-minute drive, and it's I don't mind making that drive, I truly don't, because I'm on my way to see my friend, so it makes it all worth it. But it's just hard. And also sometimes when it's raining, it's I don't want to drive out and drive in the rain. Driving in the rain is not fun, I think. Especially driving in the rain at night. I have no idea where any of the lines are, especially if it's raining really hard. But yeah, so this is peace. Yeah, so we went to a park and we had our snacks. So this is my like inspiration in the sense that I feel like plein air a lot of times is about capturing a moment, especially since it is going out, and most of the time it's painting real life. Like when you're talking about like traditional plein air, like it's setting up your easel and just capturing what's in front of you. And though this is drawn a couple days later and I don't really have a picture to have a completely accurate scene, I wanted to capture the moment, and that's like what I am taking my inspiration from, is having it feel like a nice cozy little scene. That's kind of like why my style is on the more simple side and why I used a pencil brush. I wanted it to feel really soft and really cozy, so that's kind of why. I also, for coloring, I haven't gotten there yet, but for coloring I used a watercolor brush. I still don't know how to use like these light textured brushes very well, but I tried and I think I did a decent job. Yeah, I just wanted it to feel kind of like out of a storybook or out of like a children's book, or I don't know. I just wanted it to feel nice and cozy. And yeah, the brushes are new brushes that I got recently. If I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I will insert a picture of the brushes that I got and the file name. But it's really nice. I think it looks super appealing. It's so soft and just gorgeous. I think they were free, but because it's on Gumroad, I think you can like tip. So I think I tipped $2, because they're really nice brushes, honestly. Pretty 10 out of 10. It felt really nice to use and to line with. So yeah, there's that. Also, so plein air is about like background and stuff. So hopefully I did a decent job at creating a background. Adding characters and having it be more of like a moment and like a scene, I feel like helps me want to do backgrounds or environment pieces more. For a bit, I tried to do like 30-minute background studies, but maybe it was my mentality, but I only lasted like doing like 3 days in a row. And then I just stopped because I was like, it's not as fun. But I did do some of them. And I tried to be really loose, and I gave myself, I think because, yeah, it didn't feel very fun. But it's okay. Having characters in the background makes me more motivated to create these scenes. So I feel like if I have to tell myself that if it'll help me get better and more confident at backgrounds, then it doesn't matter how I do it as long as I keep doing it. So yeah, I think it's just good motivation, and there's nothing wrong with continuously drawing characters in my it's what motivates me, so it's fine. But yeah, so now I'm coloring. So as you can see, I'm definitely using my watercolor brush. I still don't know it because it's like watercolor brush. Typically, you use a light hand and you use a lot of layering. And when I have tried real life watercolors, I'm very heavy handed. So it does not surprise me that even in digital, I do not know what I'm doing. I feel like I should probably watch a YouTube video or something about the use of really textured and transparent like digital brushes. I mean, I use watercolor brushes anyway when I do blushes for my characters because I want it to look more blended and more natural, but not a whole piece with it. And one thing that I'll do eventually is I decided that I didn't know how to make grass in this piece, so I end up just doing my best, and then I took the watercolor brush and then put the color on white and then kind of just make a circle around the main focus, the characters that I have. And because I think it kind of adds like a dreamy effect. Like it feels, because I have like a visible border of I end up not keeping the art going all the way to the corners of the page. It has a nice dreamy effect. It feels like it does belong in a picture book or a storybook, and I think honestly for the vibe that the piece already has, I think it ends up working in its favor. It feels really nice, and that, if I was writing a story about appreciating my friends or like an article or something like this, it wouldn't feel out of place. It feels very cohesive, even though I ended up just having a nice little border around it. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I really am liking how the style is with digital art. My style can go any way, any which way that I feel like. But there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I hope that all my besties out there who are watching this know that I appreciate you. You are truly the best. And if you're not my friend, I'm sure you are a good friend as well. But I hope you have a good rest of your April or whenever month you're watching this. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!